Welcome back to The Good Life. Let's now discuss some of the things that you need to consider before you start a weight training program.
I'm Dwight Campbell. I'm a personal trainer and I'm an athlete for Jamaica. I'm the 2015 Mr. Jamaica lightweight champion. I'm also the Mr. Universe champion. First thing you want to do is you want to go to the doctor and get a checkup to see that you don't have high blood pressure, you don't have ailments and so forth. Once you get that passed, then you want to put something together, a package of nutrition. You want to ensure that you're sleeping on time, which is very important. That's where your muscles recuperate, regenerate, and heal. Because when you're sleeping, that's what happens. And literally, you have to have a proper weight training program, all right? So you want to stimulate your muscles like every 3 days. So let's say you're per se doing legs, right? And you want to have nice toned legs. You want to work out Monday, doing your legs, and within 3 days, it takes for your muscles to recuperate. So you want to hit back that muscle on Thursday. So you take a break. You can't work the muscles every single day. If you're trying to be toned to work the more elongated muscles, your slow twitch, medium twitch fibers, which the women want to look toned, not bulky, a higher rep range, and similar thing, you stimulate the muscles twice per week. With every workout, you want to warm up. Warming up is you do cardiovascular movements for warm-up, you know, like treadmill, skipping, running, jogging, and so forth. For a bodybuilder trying to put on bulk, you don't want to warm up too much. You want to do isolation warm-up training. So you'd want to do like maybe 10 minutes of cardio. Now, if you're gonna have your protein immediately and go and do that warm-up, you might get a stitch, right? Because the protein will take a while before it absorbs, right? So basically, what you wanna do, right? You want to have your proteins maybe around 15 minutes before you do your warm-up, and that's basically it. And you do your warm-ups either with cardiovascular movements or isolation warm-up. Isolation warm-ups is this, let's say you're doing legs per se, and you have squats in your program. That's your first exercise. You want to do 2 to 3 fairly light sets with high repetitions of squats and to warm up, isolation warm-up. And then you move in gradual, like a pyramid, and you move into each set, you increase the load heavier and heavier each set. Let's say after you finish working out, your body's gonna need a protein. So you have a gateway in where your body actually can assimilate more protein for that day. But it's within that window. So as you finish workout, you have to take in the proteins within half an hour or the window is closed. Now you actually can take in 2 times the amount of protein that you would normally can take in before, so that's amazing. But you'd have to actually take it in a protein base where it's already broken down and it has enzymes and everything, and all it needs is water, boom, your body assimilates it and you replenish. So if you're trying to eat, say, chicken breast or so forth as you finish working out, you're gonna be in problems because now your body is gonna have to try and break down the meat, and that's gonna take a long time, and then the gateway would actually be closed. So it's real complicated, you know. So that's why supplements are actually very good, because they're easily assimilated, and you really need to replenish as you finish working out. So protein is actually just broken down to amino acids, and the body utilizes the amino acids as the building blocks of your muscle tissues. So you're actually lifting and stimulating, you're breaking down your muscle fibers, you have microscopic tears, so forth. And you're gonna need like 3 days for the muscles to actually heal back 100%. Now you're gonna need the presence of protein, which breaks down to amino acids, and you're gonna need fuel, which is the carbohydrates. So you need to replenish the fuel within the 45 minutes, and you need to take in proteins. The best protein would be liquid protein or a protein shake. If you're trying to get real bulky and hypertrophy, you have to lift real heavy to try and get that muscle to the fullest capacity, right? So what you're trying to stimulate is your fast twitch muscles. So you have to lift really heavy and take in a lot of proteins throughout the day, not in one sitting.
My name is Adain French. I've been working out at Spartan Helicopter for 4 years. When I started training at Spartan, I was about 175 pounds. I started without a trainer, but I wasn't getting any results. So I got a trainer who is Dwight Campbell, and I started to work with him. Within a month, I started to see results, and I continued training with him up until now, where I got the results that I have today.
So he's doing a basic compound movement for biceps, which is a basic bicep curl. This is an easy bar. Actually take the pressure off your wrist. So his chest up, shoulders back, knees bent, and he's not moving the elbows, it's stationary, and you're going up to like a 90-degree angle. All right, so what you don't want to do in this movement is actually lean back too much and put too much pressure in your erectors.
So when I started squatting, I was actually afraid of squatting. I would squat one plate, so that's 145 plate on each side. Now I'm up to maximum 6 plates. I can bench press 3 plates and I can go up to 4 plates. That's 4 plates on each side, so that's 8 plates. With deadlift, I go up to 5 plates and that's 5 on each side. A lot has to do with the individual, you know, your goal and what you want, but it also has to do with your trainer. Because in Spartan, you know, you have a lot of experience around you. So it's easy to draw motivation from the people that you're working around, the other trainers and your own personal trainer. They'll guide you. With that guidance, it makes it kind of easy to achieve your goal. You know, the work is hard, but you have the motivation here to achieve the goals that you really want.
We're going to take a break, but when we return, I'll be working out with Dwight, and of course, you'll hear more about staying healthy.